watching this channel trailer trying to think, why should I subscribe?
Rightio, let's do this. G'day, Stu from UAV Futures here, and welcome back to the FPV Mix, the greatest live stream on the internet. And we are going to be having an awesome time. Grab yourself a cup of coffee, grab yourself a beer, grab yourself a glass of water, whatever you are into. Grab yourself a cup of something, sit back, relax. We're going to be talking all things drones, hanging out. But first things first, let's check the audio and find out how everything's going, how's the stream going, all that sort of stuff, because there's no point me rambling at the screen if you guys can't hear me. I'm feeling good today. It's a beautiful day outside. I went flying yesterday, so we're going to be checking out some of your videos coming up in today's show. But let's see who is in the chat as well. I can see Toxic. Talus Croker is saying, sounding great, Stu. Thank you very much. And Captain Kirk is sending through some love right there. And he says, unfortunately, Stu, we can see and hear you just fine. So thank you very much. We've got Fitz Flights here as well. He's saying, will your FPV dreams become your FPV futures? That's right. And Talus is saying, congratulations on going flying. And it was absolutely magical, I would say. It was just great to get out there, go for a little rip with one of my mates and just have a good time. And Captain Kirk, what is it that time yet? Captain Kirk has just donated. I don't even know what to do here. Like, that's kind of throwing me a little bit on the stream. It's just, okay. We've been streaming, guys, for 100 seconds, and Captain Kirk just donated $100. I don't know if... Captain Kirk, thank you. JFPV is saying, Captain Kirk the man. Captain Kirk sending through some love. Toxic is saying some legend as well. Like, thank you, Captain Kirk. Mate, this is, I don't know what to do here. It could have been a typo, says Dodgy. Maybe it was only meant to be 10, because, like, we've only been streaming for, like, a minute, mate, and you sent that through by the... I just want to say thank you. I hope you are having a fantastic day. You deserve it. You are very kind, very generous, and you've really been a part of this UAV Futures family for years, mate. So thank you for that donation, but also thank you for being there from, you know, years gone by, watching and always being there, always in that Patreon channel as well. I just want to say thank you. Captain Kirk is a gunner saying, Captain Kirk, you're a legend. Russ Wolf has given Captain Kirk a thumbs up, and Dodgy's saying, get on with the stream, Stu. What I would love to do, because I know Captain Kirk, sometimes we have a little bit of, I know some of the things he gets up to. He has been so busy that he let us know in the chat, Captain Kirk, when was the last time you went flying? So I know for me, it's been quite a while, and it felt great to get out there and get flying. But I want to know, when was the last time you went flying? Because we might be able to pressure you to get flying. Captain Kirk says, I just felt like derailing the entire show right off the start. So thank you very much there, Captain Kirk. Mission successful, absolutely. We're going to have to do something special for you. And I also want to say, too, you can see up here, so we've got some of these absolute legends on the board themselves. Jay's just sent through a little super chat as well. Thank you very much, Jay. I'm going to have to give Charlie some snacks as well. Guys, but this part right here, if you see Chaos FPV, he is the newest member right here, so we wouldn't have seen his donations on the stream, but that dude sent me through a graphics card that we can be using till we get our 3080, which we had a little fundraiser for on here. So thank you very much to him for sending that over from the US, and his name is on the wall as well. So if you see Chaos FPV in here, please give him a shout out as well. Let's see. Captain Kirk says, I felt it's been 2 years. 2 years since he has been flying. Nah, that can't be right, mate. We've got to fix that, because come on, that's my mission, to get people flying, improving their life through FPV. Joby's asking us a drone question. I'm going to be answering that in just a second. And Drone Channel has sent through a $5 super chat as well, saying, keep it up. You know what we need to do? We're going to give Charlie an entire little snack here. So here you go, Charles. We're going to jump over to a bit of Doggo Cam. This one, straight off the bat. This is from, here we, guys, come on, Trollololol in the house as well. Thank you very much, Trollololol. But Charlie, that one's from Captain Kirk. Then you've got a couple more. Here we go. Charlie, this one's from Drone Channel. Well, this is a great breakfast. Breakfast is starting off with a bang, with a, having a couple of snacks, and tra-la-la-la-la. Even Gunner's sent it through some love, and he says, what is the donation goal for this week? Well, you know what? I wasn't sure, actually. I was like, well, I don't want to just constantly put up goals, and I just, it was nice. I thought we'd just do the stream as it is, but I want to say thank you very much for your support. It really is what makes a difference at the moment. So I can't get out there really and doing my normal flying videos or all that sort of stuff. And this is like the main income on my channel right now. So thank you so much for everybody for your support and through the lockdown and through struggling with mental health. I just want to say thank you. And we try to stay really positive here on this channel. And I try not to jump too much into like the negativity of, sometimes things can be pretty tough. I try to be a positive, just I want people to have a good time. I want people to enjoy themselves on this stream. And I don't go into it too much, but I just want to say thank you. You have no idea how much your support, those donations, and if you're a patron, how much that really does make a difference. So I just want to say thank you. So now Evan says Evan just tuned in, so that's Evan Martinez. Captain Kirk says November 4th, 2018 was the last day I flew. Captain Kirk, I'm going to reach through the screen and punch you in the neck, my friend, if you don't get out there and get flying a little bit. Dodgy saying, Charlie needs a whole treat. Look at that. Charlie's passed out. Wait, what? Oh, I've been passed out right here. We're going to do a goggle recommendation. I've got a typo let's have a look here. Back-ot flying. Well, I can't fix that now, Dodgy. It's streaming. That's what happens when you auto scan your keyboard. But thank you very much, Dodgy. Other people, let's give some love to for Captain Kirk. I'm going to say thumbs up. Thank you very much. If you want to share some love for Captain Kirk, press that thumbs up button. And Thiago Smith is going, what's going on from Brazil? Dog will be twice the size by the end of the stream. Now, Charlie's pretty good. He's pretty good. Let's scroll up. I saw one about a pair of goggles. Captain Kirk, my mind is still just distracted there. My friends. Oh, like another steak. Okay, we can get Charlie. Should we get Charlie something special from the supermarket? That's up to Captain Kirk. We'll find out what's going on. If you want to get him a special treat, Captain Kirk, you're the boss there. Let me know if you want me to get Charlie something special. Jabby says, what is the best analog beginner goggle recommendation? Now, thank you for asking that, because let me just go to the world's greatest website right here. So uavfutures.com. We're going to be scrolling down. This is my beginner goggle of choice. There's two. So you might have seen this one, the Sky Zone O2Cs, an absolutely amazing goggle. You can read a little article here and watch this video. These are my analog goggles that I use to this day, and I've got them all. I've got Fat Shark HDO2s. I've got all the goggles, but they are the ones that I recommend, and they're the ones that I use in my day-to-day flying as well. Or if you are a beginner, and I don't use these in my day-to-day flying, and I'm just being straight up honest with you, because I've got better goggles to use. So why would I use these ones? Because they're not as good as the Sky Zones. However, these things are very, very cheap, and they felt great. I thought they were going to actually be a joke, and they turned out amazing. So this little pair of goggles right here, you can see even Trevor, who would, he tells it exactly like it is. It is amazing and very surprising. So go watch this video. I'll post the link right here, and you can see what Trevor himself thinks as well. So Sean Williams with his donation of $2.89. Thank you very much. And Captain Kirk says $10. You're late tonight. Trollololololol. I got first donate in. Better luck next stream. All right, so Captain Kirk and Trollolololol having a bit of back and forth right there. Jumping over here to my main face cam. And Toxic says, I so need to get up in the air. The FPV goods are not smiling upon us as they're kicking me in the pants with this build. Yeah, I've had some emails from Toxic, which I need to respond to a little bit better, actually. But he has wrecked a couple of things. The main one, though, he learned a big lesson. This goes for everybody out there. If you are doing some builds and it is your first time soldering, please double check your solder and make sure that the solder that you are using is not lead free. Believe it or not, lead is good. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. UAV Futures recommending a lead solder if you can get it. I hate soldering with lead free, and I would throw it in the bin. Now, look, that might come to bite me in the butt in 30 years time, and they might be like, man, the doctors might say you shouldn't have used all that lead solder, Stuart, but you know, who knows. It is so much easier to solder anyway with lead in your solder. That's almost sounds inappropriate. All right, scrolling down here, we got Fi FPV as well. JFPV saying, I love this community. Thanks very much for being part of it as well, Jay. It's great to have you in the stream and part of the family as well. And if you've sent through a donation, or you are, this is going out to one of these legends as well. If you are watching this, please, and you are on the Discord, please send me an email, guys, with your legend tag and everything like that, because we have a special role on the Discord for you. And some of these people haven't sent me through their little PM yet. All right, we've got Inverted FPV. Says, depends on how many kids you want. Well, I don't really want any more kids. 2 is enough for me. Johnny DRC is saying, just don't eat it and you'll be fine. And Talos Croker says, nothing better than the smell of smoking lead in the morning. And Random Family Man saying, Stu has lead in his pencil. Well, okay, this is, I don't know where this is going, but here we go. And Captain Kirk saying, I coughed and farted at the same time earlier tonight, and I still feel odd. I lost a little bit of control there. So, right, welcome to the FPV Mix. The, well, it's meant to be the greatest live stream on the internet, but it is all for you guys. We've got 51 people watching, and I just want to say thank you very much to each and every one of you. It is great to have you here. I truly believe, and what I'm passionate about is improving people's lives. So I want them to have the best life possible. They deserve to be happy. They deserve to have enjoyment. They deserve to just do things that excite them and make them feel good about themselves. And that is the way I can do that is through FPV. Now, when I started FPV, I didn't know it was going to turn into this. I didn't know that it was going to do all these amazing things for my life. And it is just with your support and I guess the passion for this hobby and just how special it is that we're able to do this. And I want other people out there to enjoy their life as well. And that's why we share FPV. That's why we push FPV. That's why we talk about it and we make these videos and we get people flying. I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who helps me share that message as well. All right. Anyway, Random Family Man says he's passionate about sausage, and Brody it says, can you make a part 2 of the Tyro 79? Probably not, my friend, because that video, like I have so many products to get through in my little hiatus I've had probably for the past 3 months since we've been on lockdown, and I've been struggling with my mental health that I haven't done nearly enough video reviews, and there's so much stuff to get through, like, it's almost overwhelming looking at the things that I need to. It's like a huge. It's imagine if you I don't know, worked in a restaurant and all the customers' orders just kept piling up, and you just didn't do them. They're all waiting there for their meal, so I have an awful lot of videos to film and get through. So that part is a little bit stressful, but we're going to be working on it. Twisted has sent through a $5 donation as well, a little super chat. We're going to give Charlie a little snack. And I want to see your videos, please. I want to see, show me what you've got. Here you go, Charlie. That's from Twisted. Oh, yeah, delicious. And another one from Captain Kirk, who we need to get flying. That's going to be one of my personal missions right here, is to hassle him till he actually gets flying. And Matty Bowles says, "How, brother, how do I donate to your channel?" Cheers, Matty. That there is a little link in the description. It's a Streamlabs link. If you would like to use that one, it means YouTube doesn't take a cut of it. Well, Streamlabs takes a cut, but it's only a couple of percent. Versus YouTube, if you send one through YouTube, they take like a 30 to 40% donation. So, or a cut, I should say. Daniel says, Stu, please keep posting build videos. You're so good at making the novelist feel comfortable. Thank you very much. I guess that is one of my professional skills. Literally, that was what I did as a profession, was teaching these, teaching children how to learn and do their tasks. And yeah, if I can somehow incorporate that into my build videos, and I like to think that they follow a sequential order and they're easy to follow and they're well laid out, then yeah, mission successful for me, because that's what it's all about, is showing people that this hobby is not only amazing, and it's also giving them the skills to be able to take what they see and actually incorporate it and use it in their own life. So 5FPV is saying, Stu, what did you have for brekkie? Well, I'm having my cup of coffee now. But for breakfast, I actually did have a egg, and it was like a fresh egg from the in-laws, so that was good. We had an egg, I had some bacon and some avocado on a bit of toast. A very, very nice, healthy breakfast there. The Crazy Gamer 21 says, I got a new FPV camera yesterday for my Whoop. What one did you get, my friend? And Moonrunner says, when you solder, use a fan to avoid breathing in the fumes. That's alright. I agree with that as well. Fitz Flight, Stu thinks he's a father of 2. However, we are all Stu's children. And Inverted FPV, it says it's donated directly into PayPal. Yeah, if you use the Streamlabs links, it does just go straight into PayPal. Thank you very much. Otherwise, if you use the super chat, it sends it through to YouTube. They take their cut and then they pay you at the end of the month. So, yeah. The link is down there below if you are interested in doing that. I'm just grateful for everybody being here. What I would ask you to do, though, something that really does make a difference, could you please hit that thumbs up button? Because it makes a difference in just letting YouTube know, hey, people are enjoying this stream, they're watching it. If you're kicking back, watching on your phone, whatever you're doing, maybe you're in the workshop, if you could just go to your phone, your computer for 2 seconds, and just hit that thumbs up button, it really will make a difference. We've got 27 people who have hit the thumbs up button. Oh, it's just grown to 30. It's getting bigger, boys and girls, so thank you very much. Great White is saying a huge hug from Norway, and thanks for your honesty, Stu. You make it better. It is my pleasure, Great White. I think when you're talking about honesty, we're probably talking about mental health right here. And you know what the hardest part for me, if anybody's watching this and like wondering what is Stuart talking about, so about a month ago, it could have even been longer. Maybe it was 6 weeks ago. I'm not too sure on the time, actually. It all seems to be a bit of a blur, but I have been struggling with depression, with my mental health. We've been on lockdown for about 6 months, although that has lifted in the area that I am in. I am able to get out and meet someone and go flying in the park, but it was quite, it was tricky. It's also winter. There's just a lot of factors into it, and I made a video about how I was struggling with it, and there was 2 parts to that. One, I guess, was a bit of an explanation and also just talking to myself, but another one, I didn't want other people to feel alone out there as well. I want to offer them that they deserve to feel happy, and the thoughts that they might be having and what they're struggling through, it's real. Don't feel alone, and there is support for you out there as well. So I wanted to maybe try to remove a little bit of the stigma that's associated with mental health. If you are struggling with anything, if you had a sore leg, you go to the doctor and maybe get some medication or maybe get some stitches, whatever it was going to be, some physiotherapy, you would fix your leg up. It's the same thing. If you are struggling with something in mental health or with the mind, go to the doctors, and there's nothing wrong with that. Please don't feel ashamed or don't feel like people are going to judge you or anything like that, because it's just absolutely, it's natural. Sometimes if something's gone wrong with your body, whether it be your brain or the physical part, just go and get some professional help and see how it's going. So I just want to say, don't feel alone out there. Anyway, we got a little bit sidetracked. I did see Chaos here. So Chaos FPV is saying, hey there, Stu. And I'm going to say, Chaos, hey, what's up here at the top of the stream, my friend? Let's share Chaos some love as well. And Toxic FPV saying, at UAV Futures, did you get to the post office? With a couple of laughs right there. No, I did not. So I do have to apologize to Kiz, Toxic, Sean. Like, there is a few things to get sent out. I'm going to try and take care of it all at once. Don't worry though, guys. I promise I haven't forgot you. Captain Kirk is saying, lol, good luck, my dude. And Talus Croker says the USC community is 100% judgment free. So what's USC? If someone lets me, I don't know what USC stands for. Daniel says it's been tough. My aunt died recently, so I'm sorry to hear about that. I hope you're doing okay. And if you need anybody to talk to, there's always people on our Discord, which is linked down below as well. If you want to know what Discord looks like, it is just this little part here. So if we jump over to screen share, there is always people having a chat here. At the moment, there seems to be a bit of chat happening in a live stream in general. But also, if you have a look, there's already some people having a chat in voice chat as well. Vi is in Trev's chat. But if we jump in general, people are often having a chat. They're talking about fixing their drones, all that sort of stuff. And what I would love to see is something I've been enjoying is under, where is share your vids here? This one, share your vids here. If you guys have a video, I would love to check out some of your packs that you've been ripping. Please put them, we've got a daily dose of Dom. We might be able to check that out in a little bit. But yeah, if you could share your videos here, man, there's quite a few. But yeah, throw your videos down here. We might be able to check them out. We've got a professional setup. We've got last night at the shops. This one looks pretty cool. That's Sean's, I guess. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. If you could share your videos in here as well, Captain Kirk says, don't do it, it's a trap. But yeah, I'd love to check out some of your videos. I'll play some music and over the top of it so we don't get some copyright strikes. And yeah, we can have a look at your videos as well. I would love to see what flying locations you guys are at, what sort of flying you're doing. Jumping back here. Chaos FPV says, smash that like button, people. Show some love. Yeah, we're almost catching up here. It really does make a difference. Like when we mentioned... you can see, let's see if we can have a mission to have more thumbs up than actual people watching. So we're at 48 thumbs up. We are at 68 people watching. Man, they're kind of growing together. Let's see. Matt is saying, hey Stu, glad to hear you had lockdown lifted. JFPV's giving me some muscles there as well. And Chaos saying, oh man, that's awesome. I'm not sure which part is awesome, Chaos, whether you're talking about the lockdown lifting or you being up here, you absolute legend. So thank you very much. My phone is blowing up for some reason. And JPV says, what's the goal for this week? I'm not too sure, actually, guys. I'm not too sure on that one. Nightbot sending through a little Streamlabs link there. And Random Family Man says he would love to see some sausage. Okay. Oh, rightio. And Toxic FPV says, nothing but love. I'm just busting your balls. And License to Drive says, the only thing I've been ripping for the past 5 days has been toilet tissue to wipe my nose with. So unfortunately, he's must have a bit of a cold there. Sorry to hear that. And Jose is saying, hey Stu, hope you're doing extraordinarily great. You know what? I feel great. I truly, this is the best I've felt. It's crazy, and talking to you guys has lifted my mood as well. But here's what happened. So in the last 24 hours, I went for a fly. I got to hang out with my family. You know, I hung out with some mates last night on Discord. I went to bed at a reasonable hour. I was able to have a decent sleep. I felt motivated to actually do or to plan out a video. There's something that I want to do. And then jumping on here, talking to you guys. You guys feel like this, like I say, this is the best part of my working week, talking to you. You might think I'm making this stream for you, but it goes both ways. I get so much out of being on here, talking to you. My mood always feels better after catching up. And with the UAV Futures, the stream family, the sausage family right there. And yeah, I'm actually feeling great. So... thank you. It feels nice to feel on the positive side of things, right? You know, and you know, it doesn't. I'm just going to take it as it is. I'm not going to think too much into it. I just want to say that I am feeling great. Thank you. Something I am excited about. So I was chatting to somebody yesterday, and it's about when it comes to making videos. I want to make things that I'm passionate about as well. And I think, look, I'm not rushing back to smash through that entire part of all those review videos, but there is something that I want to do that I feel passionate about. It's going to be a fun video that will brighten people's day, and yeah, we're going to be working on that anyway. I'll probably be sending off a couple of messages a little bit later. I don't know when that's going to come out, but it feels good to be motivated to do a bit of work as well. So thank you guys for helping me. I just want to say Malice Vex is in the house as well, one of the kindest people in FPV. Nothing but love for him. I am actually going to say, check this out. So Malice Vex is someone who is on the stream all the time. He's on Discord all the time. The other day, he sent me a message. And he said, oh, hey Stu, look what was crawling through the wall. And I want to say, if you think Australia has bad bugs or bad animals or everything in Australia wants to kill you, you are absolutely right. Check this out on Discord. This is what he sent through. He said, man, this centipede is just crawling around here. Look at this thing. Look at this absolute behemoth. So this is one of, you know, just an Australian centipede crawling. I think he said it was crawling up the wall into the roof. And I was like, man, you got to get a better picture of it. Look at this. This is the sort of bugs that we've got to deal with in Australia. So definitely these things also, they have one of the most painful bites with the venom that they've got that you've ever seen. And this is it crawling across some huge tiles. Like that thing is absolutely massive. You're probably talking, you know, 15 centimeters or so. What's that, like 3 or 4 inches, clip that. And yeah, definitely just, that's creepy stuff right there. So Sean Williams is saying they look so cute. No way, mate. Look at this. It's even got red all over its, I don't know, what do you call that? A mandible underneath. It's got some massive fangs right there. And then we had a look at this this video as well. This is one in somebody's hand. you can see just from the front of their hand across down underneath their arm, it's wrapping around. So yeah, very, very yeah, people saying, what is that thing? Hell no. Yeah, so welcome to Australia. Random Sausage Man said burn the house down. So there you go. Yeah, if you've got those in your house. But yeah, creepy bugs. I was like, yeah, no way, Malice. I don't want to see that stuff, man. But hopefully you don't have too many in your house. He said he sees them all the time. Daniel is saying, how is your dog doing? Yeah, the DOG, is he snoozing well? I try not to say his name. If you make me say his name, he'll probably wake up. Sean K says, Christ almighty, snakes, bugs, jacked kangaroos, drop bears, the list goes on. Yeah, lots of things want to kill you in Australia. And when people talk about flying your drones and crashing into grass and trees and everything, it's a bit of a joke for other people in the world. It seems no issue. And I can remember watching some videos, and it's like, if you lose your drone in there, it's not that you can't physically walk in and get it. It's something will kill you. If you walk in there to get that, you are going to get bitten by something, stung by something, scratched by something. Something is going to happen as you go to retrieve your drone that, you know, you've really got to think when you go out. Do you wear, we call them, I don't know what they're called in other places of the world, but they're called gaiters. So they're like these special little, well, I wear them anyway, some leather gaiters that go over the top of my socks sometimes. And that's just mainly two reasons, you know, it keeps all the burrs and grass seeds and those sorts of things out. But also, man, if you've got some snakes around, you kind of want those little protectors on your legs just a little bit. I can see coming through here, I don't believe it, we've got FPV Nick, the first ever FPV legend that we put up here on the wall. We're starting to run out of space, actually. That's why I put Chaos above that, because I was worried Chaos would get cut off by the chair, but it looks okay. We might have had some more room just here. But FPV Nick, thank you very much for your $3 super chat, my friend, giving me some fist bumps straight back at you. And yeah, how have you been? Because it's been a little while since you've been on the stream. I hope that you're doing well. Zoran says, yeah, we wear them for skiing. And Brumby FPV says, not everything is going to kill you, Stu. You're scaring all the overseas viewers. Yeah, not everything. Not everything. Like some of the birds are okay. Even though we do have some birds that will probably try to kill you as well, like the cassowary. I don't know if you know about that Australian animal, but just think of a huge, giant ostrich-looking thing with a blade on the top of its head that will run after you and pretty much chop you up literally like an axe. It is huge. Barnsey 1980 says, City Boy Stew, just walk in the bush, it's not that bad. Yeah, it's a trap, boys, it's a trap. Captain Kirk with another donation as well. He's saying, chat keeps scrolling my messages away. That thing we've been talking about, you make your final decision. I've been too busy with work to go back to view. Absolutely, yes we did. So for those of you who don't know, we had our little professional setup the other week. I want to see, what is your FPV setup? Look, I can't believe we've got 100 people watching. Thank you very much. I told you those thumbs up do make a difference. We're trying to get more thumbs up than more people actually watching. But a little while ago, we had some professional setups, and we're going to check one of them out right now. But the reason that we did that, I never told you, you know, and maybe I was being a little bit sneaky. If I go to share your vids here, I was being a little bit sneaky, because it was actually a competition, boys and girls. We had a bag to give away. I wanted to give away with Captain Kirk. Captain Kirk had a spare bag. It was a low pro bag, a very, very nice bag right there. Captain Kirk, just the man that keeps on giving. He had a bag to give away. And we thought, how can we do this? So we wanted to see your professional setups to find out who was going to use that bag most. I believe it was Haveboard FPV who was the winner. He made a little video. We're going to be contacting him through Discord. I've got to check I don't have an email from him yet, so Haveboard, he won that, but he will be on Discord. I'm just gonna have a look here. This is like inverted FPVs. He says not quite professional, and a couple of laps out at the front yard. Let's see, is this a actual professional setup? Okay, so inverted FPV, right? His name is inverted. Can you see what he's done on this video? He's inverted himself as well. So we're going to have a look here. This is inverted FPV's professional setup.
Coming from quarantine capital of Australia, Melbourne.
All right.
And it's really early in the morning and really cold. This is my little setup.
What's he got?
25 years of flying wings and wishing there was FPV. So last year when DJI released their FPV system, that was about where I went, time to get into it.
Yep.
So I bought the Blade Theory. So that's been the flyer for the last year.
Been flying a lot of wings.
Couldn't get outside. And then Hopefully been following you guys.
Man,
and last few weeks is the change to quads and everything else. So
he's
we've picked up the
on his quad.
XT16S.
Nice, nice. Is that, what is this?
Unit.
Is this a lightsaber? What is this
usually go
thing?
with sunrise
A baton?
flies, so light to find the way in the dark.
Oh,
Charge
okay.
batteries,
Thank you.
when you're out, so jump pack, inverter, just so that
All
get
right.
more flies. Pick up the little DC5 next to Stu's review.
That's a good quad. Good
it's
quad there. He's keeping the lens cap on it. Do you? This is when you can tell someone's a newbie,
This is the 6S
because
kit.
you love your
so
quads
that's
so
good.
much. You put the camera lens cap
let's
back
go
on.
through,
How many people? How many of you
nice
guys
classy
do that?
Supermarket bags, chargers, plenty of propellers.
Yeah, I put this on. Someone's saying put it on ×2. All right, I can do that. This is pretty much how I watch most videos on YouTube. All right, let's. We've got some DJI setups. This would have been a good winner for a backpack as well.
Again, more just general cables.
Some ethics stuff.
Whether it's for
All right.
quads and that's about it.
No, and some water as well. I'm going to say thank you very much, Inverted FPV. We've got a flight here. I wonder if there's any music. Oh, there's no music. Do you want me to do the sound? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, does this not look a little bit like Steele's house? That's what I'm getting. What an amazing place to fly, man. You're so... I'm not going to say lucky here because you've obviously worked for it, and I don't think that that's luck. I'm going to say what a nice place to fly. Good on you, ripping it around. Let's go for a rip sometime. It's great that even though you're on lockdown, you can still make up a bit of a track. What I want to see Inverted FPV is to have a couple little gates here as well so you can get through. But you're absolutely killing it. If you've just joined for a couple of months and you've been doing wings your whole life, yeah, well done, man. I think you're doing some cool stuff. I want to see or maybe not a gate on the roof, because if you crashed, you're going to have to get up there to get it down. But yeah, very, very cool stuff there, my friend. All right, but Captain Kirk, that was, you know, for those of interest, that was an example of what our professional setup was going to be like. And yeah, congratulations, I believe it was to Havboard who was the winner. So Havboard, if you're watching this, Captain Kirk was somebody who was going to be providing the bag. Man, I don't know what's going on here. We've got 245 people watching. I'm sure some of those are bots. It's because you hit the thumbs up button. We're trying to get a bit of a mission to see, can we get more thumbs up than actual people watching? But I want to say, if you have just tuned in, grab yourself a cup of coffee, grab yourself a beer. We're going to be watching some other people's videos. Sit back, relax, enjoy this live stream. It is all for you. And while we've got this many people watching as well, I want to send a bit of love out there to the internet to say each and every one of you is special. You are valued. I hope you have a fantastic day. Why? Because you deserve it. 2020 has been tough. So just use this time to remember that, you know, FPV is an amazing hobby, and if you are flying out there, you are doing something that none of your ancestors have ever done. None of your relations or grandparents, no one in your family has ever done that before. You are the first people to get out there and experience this amazing technology and hobby and put it into play, and you should feel proud of that, man. Well done. You guys are innovators. You're right here on the ground floor when drones first took off. Excuse that pun. So don't be too hard on yourself. You deserve to have a great day, and I want to say thank you for being here. I appreciate you, and I appreciate you for being here as well. All right. I have some super chats to catch up to as well. Captain Kirk, we just read his one out, but Kiers Bartlett says 200 people watching. Thumbs up, everyone. And he sent through a $10 donation as well. Thank you very much, Kiers. You didn't have to do that. My friend, I'm going to jump down here to Dog O Cam. We give Charlie a little snack. We've got, yeah, Charlie. Oh, he'd forgotten. There you go, Charles. That's from Kids. And just in case says, you're the best, Stu. You care about you so much. Thank you for all we do. So thank you, just in case. There you go, Charlie. That's from Justin. And then Matthew was sent through a donation. Okay, we've got another one from Matthew. Here you go. There you go. That's from Matthew Blows. And one from Donnie. Man, Charlie, you're getting all the snacks here. Donnie says, going broke, give Charlie a hug from Red and I. Okay, yeah, we could do that. Here, Charlie, you know what you can have? You can have a scratch. Oh, yeah, that's the spot. Oh, yeah, that's it. If you ever come around here, you want to be Charlie's best friend, just scratch him above the tail. Oh, yeah, that's amazing. Thanks, guys. And Fitz Flights says, born too late to explore the world, too early to explore the stars, just in time for flying robots strapped to your eyeballs. I've never thought of it that way, actually. Thank you very much, Fitz. Yeah, we're born too late to explore the world. I often wonder about that. And it is too early to explore the stars. So, Is that a quote? Is that a quote? So I don't know. I want to say, I don't know. Thank you very much. Props Off says, I hit the like button and it didn't hurt at all. We got 79 thumbs up. License to Drive says, technically, I've been doing RC for 14 years now. Started with video glasses and a big 1.3 VTX antennas on the RC cars. Back in 2006, mate. I'd only kind of just finished school like a couple of years before that there. License to Drive. And Toxic FPV says, sorry I'm not able to donate this much, Stu. The bondsman took all my damn money, so I didn't have to sit in jail over a traffic ticket. Toxic, my friend, and let me make this clear to every single person out there. Please do not ever feel like you have to donate to this channel. That's not why I want you here. I want you guys here to just enjoy yourself, to feel good about yourself, to be able to kick back, relax, wind down, have some fun with the UAV Futures family. So please, there is absolutely no reason to say sorry at all, Toxic. I am grateful for every single person that is here. That is not why I do these streams. I do these streams for myself and for you guys to share this love of FPV. And if people can donate and send a couple of bucks my way, then that is very much appreciated. But don't ever feel like you need to do that. It is not expected. It is, you know, please don't apologize for that, Toxic. I just want you're a legend in your own right, in more ways than one. So yeah, Toxic, thank you. Toxic FPV says, I know I don't have to, but it is something that I like to do to spread the love, brother. Okay, thank you very much for spreading that love. JFPV says, smash the like button and stop writing and hit the like button. All right, we're up to 80 thumbs up. I don't know how we're ever going to catch up to 200. We've got 200 people watching. What we're going to do, we're going to check out somebody's videos here. We've got Chuck Toast, so we might check out one of his videos. This is in Share Your Videos. Here it's called 420 Juniper. So I don't know, it's still into those meat pies. Now remember, because of the music, I have to cancel the music here, but you get the UAV Futures random selection. Let's find out what's going to be here. Chuck, I'm going to choose some music for you. We're going to choose, let's have a look here. We're going to choose a track. What's this one going to be like? It's called... we've got 2 super chats actually coming through. Let me... Oh, I don't have enough. I like this music. No, I can't handle that one. Sorry, I'm changing that one. Let's HDB hopping. Okay, let's see a little... No, come on. What's with some of this music you're choosing here, Stu? Let's have a look. This is it. Third time lucky. That's going to be it. That's going to have to be it. I can't go through here choosing all these. We've got FPV Nick says, always try to remember to use auto scan. Stu recommends it. How'd you end up in the pond? All right, so Nick straight away with his super chat. Thank you very much for that one, my friend. I'm trying not to get triggered here. If you are going to be using auto scan, just punch yourself in the neck. You never use auto scan before you go flying. Let me make this clear. I almost need to make a video about it. When you are going to auto scan, there is only one time that you're going to do it. When you're a fool. Friends don't let friends auto scan. Do not do it. Thank you very much, Nick. I'm going to give Charlie a little snack here as well. And Malice Vex has sent through a super chat. He says, I put a vid up in your share your vid here. All right, Malice Vex. We'll check yours as well, my friend. But right now, we're going to be checking out Chuck Souls, and we're going to be pressing play on this. Let's see. Let's get ready. I'm pressing play. I'm going to press play on this music as well that I've got. Let's see how we go. Screen share. So this is Chuck Souls 420 Juniper. Alright, what's happening here? Is the quad ever going to take off? Maybe he's giving us a talk through. Oh, he's giving us the thumbs up. Oh, have we timed the music correctly? That kind of actually did fit a little bit. Alright, so he's going for a little fly around. I feel sorry for this landscape. A little bit depressing. Alright. I probably should have chosen some more chilled music. Now the mouse cursor cuts off. Where are we up to? We probably have another 5% to the right that you can't see. It's just because of the way this monitor is set up. Is this your house, Chuck? Alright. We got Big D in the house as well. Carbon Cage saying, G'day, Stu. And Zoran says, he's at the races or something. Big D saying, what's up, Stu? How are you? To tell you the truth, Big D, I am feeling better today than I have felt in a long time, and I'm not trying to read into it too much. I'm just taking it as it is, and today I'm feeling pretty good. So thank you for everybody who's here, hanging out, having some fun. Sit back, grab yourself a cup of coffee. It's what I've done. We're watching some other people's videos. Chuck is just having a bit of a leisurely cruise around the place right here, going through some trees. We're about to watch one of Malice Vex's videos as well right here. Barnesy says that's better, that's great. And Russ Wolf is saying all that, yeah, from logging. Yeah, it feels a bit sad, all those. Let's see, is he going to be coming in for a landing? He's got a nice little tree there. All right, and a little roll as well. Thank you for sharing that one. I'm going to press pause on our track, and we're going to find another one. Malice Vex. Oh, feels weird watching it without the music. Let's see. Malice Vex put one in here. How low can you go? River Flight Challenge. All right, we're going to press play on this. There's no music. We're not going to be watching all 4 minutes of it though, Malice Vex. And he always has this intro that sounds like this. Ready? No, 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 no. Ready? I'm not joking. That's what it sounds like. Hello, YouTube!
Hello, YouTube!
Can you tell I've watched a lot of Malice Vex videos before? Let's see what he's going to say.
Here we are, down at South Dubbo Weir.
South
I got here
Dubbo?
a bit late, so I did the flying first, and now I'm doing the intro. So, I hope you enjoyed the upcoming footage. Shout out to my Patreons. You know who you are.
That's me.
And I'll
I'm
do
one of
a
them.
shout out name by name at the end.
Alright.
Cheers.
Go for a rip. Oh, no music. Get out of here. Look, I get to choose the sound. I get to choose the music. That's how it's going to be going. Oh, Malice, look, I put your video on. We lost 100 viewers, mate. What's going on with that? Oh, they've gone. Oh, nothing but love for you. Absolute legends. We've got Skadoosh here as well. He's sending out a bit of a quick hello. Thanks very much. I'm going to choose your music for you, Malice Vex. Don't worry, I'm only joking. I don't worry about those viewers if they've come and gone. The important part is it's not so much about the numbers and how many people are viewing. It's about you guys having a good time. And I want to say, if you are one of the people, if you are one of the 73 people here, thank you. Just thank you for being part of this stream, watching some. We're going to choose some music here. Actually, let's have a look right here. So Malice gets, this is let's see, juice box, fallen chicken truck race. I don't know what that's going to sound like, but let's find out. Here we go. Alright, cruising down the river, giving a totally different vibe to what he's chosen. Alright. Man, I'd be getting nervous. I think this quad has DJI on here as well. Nice and safe. There's no one around. Look at that. That's important as well when you... Ooh, bit of flooding there maybe. When you're choosing some flying locations, please always fly safe. Don't fly near anything you're not supposed to. Don't fly over people or traffic or anything like that. Alright. Going for a cruise. Up and down the river. How low? It's called How Low Can You Go? Was this one of Block Grinder's challenges? Is that what this was? I hope I'm not just ripping off his videos right here. But man, that water looks like glass. Alright, so I guess we're just doing some low passes. There's a lot of water coming down there. Is that all this one is? Low pass after low pass. Here we go for the final low pass. Gorgeous sunset. Alrighty-o. Cruising in. A nice little finish right there on the music. Thank you very much, Malice Vex, for sharing that. Nice little footage. And sharing your video as well. Alright, jumping back in here to main face cam. Seeing what's going on in the chat. We've got 80 people watching, 44. We've been streaming for 44 minutes. Thank you everybody who is tuning in. Jay FPV says, good music this time, Stu. Good choice. Toxic says, that's kangaroo riding music right there. I might have some other people watching. You know what? I haven't even checked our stream schedule. What's meant to be coming up today in the stream. So we'll have to check that out in a little bit. Let's see. Last one here. Let's have a look at Chaos FPV. He's going to be... Oh, wait. He's doing some... Well, we'll check it out. We'll check it out because... Let's see. Can we choose your music right here? You get Speeding Through the Night, whatever this is. Let's see. I don't know how old this track is going to be. Alright, and screen share. Alright, we've got... Oh, we're ripping around Bardwell's house. Is that what this is? That would be a pretty big honor. Imagine showing your kids, hey man, look, my house is in a video game. Oh, very, very cool stuff. Alright. Chaos, do you have any actual real footage, my friend? Like when I say real footage, any actual flights? Man, this music is loud. Oh, a bit of saxophone. Man, where has this stream gone? Oh, it's just me singing. Alright. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Russ Wolf says cool. Let's see. What are you guys up to? Are you guys going flying this weekend as well? I've got to turn this music down. Because it's loud. There we go. Oh. Alright. Doing a few little nice tricks here. Not many crashes. It's looking good there. Looking good, Chaos. We've got a couple of these horizon bars on the side. I don't like those. But yeah, very, very cool stuff. Thank you for sharing that, my friend. I'd love to see some real flight footage of yours, though, jumping out there. Alright, I'm going to press pause of this. Now, let me tell you something that I have got coming up, right? So this is what I have planned. Let me know what you guys think about this. So things that might be a little bit scary. For those of you who don't know, something that I have done in the past, that I do. I chill out often, just playing some video games, hanging out. It's like my hobby that is not my work hobby. So I do this, and something that's a bit of a break from drones. I play some video games, and here's what I've been thinking, right? There is one game out there, and I was thinking for Halloween, something that could be a little bit spooky, but let me know if this is something you would be interested in doing. I bought myself a heart rate monitor, and there is a game called Alien Isolation, which is kind of like just kind of a spooky game. Would you guys be interested in me live streaming that? I have never... I've tried to play that game about 7 times, and every single time I've just been like, no, I don't want to play this. I don't like horror movies. I don't like any of that sort of stuff. I do like the Aliens franchise, and I thought maybe if I was on stream doing it with you guys, it might force me to... I want to play it. I want to see what happens, but it might force me to do that. But I absolutely am the world's biggest chicken when it comes to that sort of stuff. So... I don't know. I've got it. That's on the cards anyway. Would you guys like to see that sort of thing? Would you like me to organize a bit of a Halloween stream or something like that? Chet Locke says, Russ Wolf, if I don't call, you call me. Let's see. Kiss Bartlett says, I want you to live stream yourself hooked up to the heart rate monitor, looking at pictures of Russ. Okay. Oh, that could be interesting. Fire says, Malice, mate, I'd play with you. Alright, so we've got some other people talking about Among Us and that sort of stuff. Zoran says, that'll be good for clip that. Chris FPV says, totally. JPV says, do it. We're here for you. Yeah, I think it could be a lot of fun. Yes, on Halloween, bring Grumpy to the stream as well. Random Family Man says, organize a sausage party. And, let's see. PropSef says, want so much... to have you watch my latest freestyle rip, but I don't have a phone to put in the Discord. Yeah, sorry about that, Props Off. We had to do that because, like a lot of things on the internet, sometimes we get a few trolls and that sort of thing of people mucking around being a little bit silly. So when it comes to joining the Discord, yes, you do have to put some of your details in there, but it means that when you get kicked out, you can't rejoin, or it's very difficult for people to be able to rejoin because you have to be a verified user. There's no real way around that. The only way we could do that is because it needs those details to be put in. So yeah, Malice Vex is saying yes, Doug, and Don E is saying OMG. Dodgy saying do it, Stu, do it right. And Doug broke it. I'm in some other place that I don't know how to pronounce. And Chucker FPV is asking me, Stu, Runcam Split 4 or Tazir V2? Let's have a look at the Tazir V2 right now. We can have a look at that together. You know, get Chaos's little rip off the screen here. We'll have a look at this one. Let's see. It is 4K 30 FPS dual lens. It's $94. Let me see. Going over here to screen share. Would you guys? I don't know how I feel about these dual care. Oh, actually, no. I've not used the V2. The Tarsair. My mistake. I never liked the Tarsair V1. The Tarsair V1 annoyed me. It looked like it had good quality footage, but it just was the biggest pain to use. It never really worked out well. That review probably went through 5 sessions of me trying to get the stupid thing to work in terms of going out. Didn't like the SD card. He had to format it a certain way. On the next one that I got there, it would drop out reception all the time in terms of trying to control it on your phone. It was just a pain in the behind, so I'm not too sure. I can't really comment on the V2. The footage, however, on the V1, from what I'd seen on YouTube, looked good. I would just have a bit of a Google and watch some people's flight videos. I'm sure they've put them up and decide which one is going to be best for you. Tobias says, sorry I'm late. My friend wanted to walk around in third person. All right, okay, that's quite interesting. And Random Family Man says, that's a heart attack. I'm willing to try. And Asian Knight is saying, sorry I'm late. Welcome, Asian Knight. It's great to have you on here, man. One of the people who have been watching the stream for a long time. And Dodgy FPV says, Toby is Asian. Alright, so is Toby, Tobias and Asian Knight the same person? Okay. And Mal Specs over, Double FPV Racing Drones Facebook group at Doug. He's just spamming his own Facebook right there. And Zoran saying, Stu, just uploaded to the share your vids here. We can check out yours, Zoran, and have a look. That's at this Discord. Let's watch one of your flights. It looks like we got some DVR here, my friends. So we'll make do. It's okay. Is it DVR? Let's have a look. My very first flight on my micro. All right. Well, let's see. What music we can choose. You're going to be getting Juice Box. Let's see. Here we go. Now I've chosen the music. Here we go. Very first flight on a micro. Looks like you're at a school. Getting a few little gaps there, hanging out with your mates as well. Got some kids riding their bikes. Oh, and a few little crashes and rolls. That's what it's all about, though. You don't need the best gear in the world. Let me make this very, very clear. You don't need the best stuff at all to have a good time and get flying. You have no idea how fun even just a cheap little drone can be. Go out, get yourself something like a Mob 6. If you've never done flying before, go out, get something like that. You'll be having a good time. I know if you look at like pilot skills, you don't need to be the best pilot either. Like I've even seen, believe it or not, Russ Wolf. If you see his pilot skills, and he still has a good time there. But yeah, you know what? I actually expect Russ to be a better pilot than he is because he's had so many years of practice being a ghost and a ghoul just zooming around the sky. He's also Santa Claus flying around that sleigh. So you'd think he'd be better at those high-speed turn maneuvers in the air. But anyway, Russ Wolf, we are here for you. Zoran, thank you very much for showing us this video, my friend. Got some chilled music in the background as well. I'll push pause on that. Alright, I kind of enjoy showing your videos and me having to pick the music and just finding out, is it going to mix? Alright, that school looks like a dream for skating. That's from Vi. And Kiz Bartlett says, see Russ, there goes his heart again. Yep, my heart's always going out to Russ. And Daniel says, well, it's 9 a.m. in the USA. 9 p.m. I should say. It is 11 a.m. here. And I want to know, are you guys going flying this weekend? What is one drone product that you're excited to see? If you had to choose tomorrow and someone said, all right, what would you like to have in your kit? Of course, it can't be DJI because everyone would say, I want another pair of DJI goggles. But what is one thing that you are excited to see? What is probably the next purchase that you're going to be making for your setup? Malice Vex is still talking to Doug right there. And He's saying you should join the Discord. Definitely, yes, you should do that. Florida Wildlife says, my Mob 6 won't bind now. Any fix? Have you plugged it in to Betaflight and gone through the SPI and typed in some of those little bind features? For those of you who are wondering what I'm talking about, if you go here to the world's greatest drone website, there is a whole page on how to bind this. Look at this, under the FreeSky binding guide. If you've got the FreeSky Mob 6, scroll down this part, binding whoops and here we go, this bit, and SPI and CLI. Yeah, go check that out. I probably can't post that in the chat, but I can post the link to this. That would be my tip right there. If you're stuck trying to bind one of those little whoops, definitely go and check that out. All right. Asian Knight says he would buy another Beta 65S for my friends and families. That's nice of you. And Chet Locks is saying, I will hopefully meet Russ Wolf 911 soon. Okay, that's interesting. Chet, did I leave a comment on one of your videos recently? I'm not sure. Was that you, my friend? Toxic says, I really want to grab a Trovol pit stop, but they're so damn expensive. Oh, you're talking about this bag right here. Let's have a look at this bag. This is a very, very nice backpack, and backpacks do make a huge difference, but I don't know at the price if this one is worth it. Let's check this out. Man, oh my goodness. Let's have a look here. This is at, that can't be right, $400? The Pro Edition. What? Man, this is an expensive bag, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this might be Australian dollars at the moment, and we do have a markup. We've got to pay GST, and this shop is expensive anyway. But check this bag out. Let's have a look here. Screen share. All right. Look at this. Don't worry about the price. I know it's very, very expensive, and I did say, what will be the next kit that you're going to be adding to your setup? I've only got one picture. What sort of website says, hey, you want to buy a $400 bag and then puts one picture in here? Man, what's going on, Phaser FPV? Do you need some little tips here? Phaser wants to show you notifications. No, thank you. Block. All right, let's have a look here. Scrolling down. There's no other pictures, nothing like it. I can't really tell you what's inside it too much. Probably for me, that's too much. I wouldn't be spending $400 on a bag. That's close to like a DJI set of goggles, man. You'd probably be much better off suited that. Garvel FPV78 says, my bro won a Pit Stop Pro on a DCL game on the PS4 for coming in the top 3. Okay, so that was for Pucker FPV. That's pretty cool. Hey, do you need assistance with this product? That's what... No, I don't. Let's see. And Todd Hazel has just sent through a super chat. Thank you very much, my friend. He says to help our Mexican friend out. Lol. I don't know, what do you mean, Mexican? I'm not too sure what does that mean there, my friend. Are we helping somebody else out, or are you saying that's me? I need a... Believe it or not, one of my daughter's favorite show or favorite movie at the moment is Minions or Despicable Me, and there's a guy in there called El Macho, and apparently Dad is El Macho. I have to run around pretending to be El Macho while she is some of the protagonists in that film. Russ Wolf said, I have to make a run to this place tomorrow. Mal Speck says, cheers, dude. Todd is in New South Wales. And Florida Wildlife says, I live in a 674 square mile national forest. How good is crossfire through trees? It's okay. I'm going to say, if I had to rely on any single system for range, it would be at this stage Crossfire. I feel like they have the most reliable long range link, and also they have really good penetration because it is 900 megahertz. It's going to do a lot better at going through trees and things that absorb RF wavelengths than, say, your typical 2.4 FreeSky, FlySky, Spectrum, any of that sort of stuff. I would be definitely flying around. You're probably not going to be getting that much range, but you're going to be getting amazing range still with Crossfire. You'll do okay, man. And put it this way, if you're flying with Crossfire, it's the best that you've got. It's your best option to choose anyway. Let's see. Daniel is saying, man, I want a dono so bad. I don't know what that means. You want a donut? He's after a donut. I'm not too sure. JPV saying he lives in Oz, bro. Yeah, I live in Australia here. And Kiz Bartlett says, hoping flying outdoors this weekend. Should have my Ultra Power 1S charging coming. I'm having a stroke here that I got for cheap. I can't wait to see that, Kiz. If you could make a little vlog, man, I'd love to watch your video there on your going out, what you're taking, and just seeing how your day went if you're heading out with some people as well. Props Off says, please read my above comment. Well, let's see how far. I'm scrolling up a lot. I want a Catalyst heavy lift with a red cam. Okay, you see Nerk fly it. Sick man, if I won the lotto, I'd pun it. Alright. So you definitely want a very, very expensive, a red camera is like $50,000 in itself. Alright, so we won't be buying that one. JPV says, Stu, you're Mexican. Well, apparently, I do like Mexican food. And Toxic FPV says they have a $100 version, a $200 version of the Drawvol Pit Stop. Okay, which version would you be getting, Toxic? Because, yeah, this $400 version, the Pro X-Blades drone... Oh, it's an X-Blades edition. That must be what you're paying for, those little parts on the outside. Is X-Blades even still a thing? Are they even still around? Scrolling down here, it says, Daniel is saying, I want to donate, but I spent like $350 on the Diatone GTM 530. Well, I just want to say, my friend, thank you for being here. That is enough for me. Don't ever feel like you are forced to donate or anything like that. That's not the point of these streams. It's just to share the love of FPV. Talk to you guys. You guys brighten up my day, and hopefully I can brighten up your day. Make you guys feel better. Why? Because you are awesome. You are loved, and you deserve to feel good about yourself, and you are appreciated for being here, and I care about you, so thank you. Thank you for being here, watching this stream, hanging out. I will ask people, though. We've got 80 people watching, 95 thumbs up. That's almost close to 100. Seems to be, let's see if we can get over 100 likes right here. Let's kind of cap out around 100. And X-Blade... Wow, X-Blade's top in DCL. Come on, Stu. Are they? Like, I'm not too sure. When it comes to, I know that's what they've been doing for a long time, but the last I've really heard about them is when they had, what was that? The young lad's name? Oh, I can't believe, Benny UK. I think it was Benny UK back when X-Blade was really big and was exploding. And I'm not too sure what they're actually like in terms of their practices, if they've been a bit aggressive in rostering their pilots or anything like that. That's all from memory. I don't have any facts to go on there as well. Florida Wildlife is saying we love you too. And Captain Kirk says, at the same time as well, someone said donate, so that's coming in from Captain Kirk. Thank you very much, Captain Kirk. I'm going to give Charlie a little snack. And at the same time as you saying someone said donate, we had a donation from Daniel Vale. So both of you guys, thank you very much. We'll jump over here, give Charlie a little snack. Oh, he's almost zonked. Oh, what? Look at this. Look at this lazy pooch. There you go, Charlie. Oh, look, that truly is breakfast in bed. Reminds me of that bit on The Simpsons when Mr. Burns is being so lazy and they just ask him to turn his head slightly to the left because the people of Australia have spelt out happy birthday, and he can't even be bothered to turn his head to look at it. Anyway, let's see. B-Man FPV says, Stu, bro, you keep missing my messages. What's good? Let's have a look for B-Man. Scrolling up. When was the last one we've got here? If it's been in an email, it's been a little bit. Scrolling. Can anybody else? I can't see your messages, B-Man. Let me know what you actually said. Make sure to tag me at UAV Futures as well. Toxic FPV says Insta360 or RunCam 5 for an action cam. Like, which 360? If you can get one of the good 360s, like the 360R, I would say definitely that one. If you're talking about the Insta360 Go, I don't think that is worth it at this stage. I haven't flown that one. I do have the Insta360R, but I haven't flown that either. But I've seen some of the footage from both of those two, and the more expensive Insta360 looks a lot better. However, that's like 4 times the price or something like that. All right, B-Man, here's what he's saying. If you want to save money on a bag, go to Amazon and get the Drone Locks bag and make your own drone bag. I can post a link if you want. They work really well. Let's have a look here. Drone Locks. I'm going to type bag. Let's see. Man, this does... let's see. You can try and post a link. I don't... Maybe if you could post one in not Patreon, in Discord. Drone backpack. I need to have something else to search for. I can't seem to find what one you want to use. All right. Fire FPV is saying 360 Go is a no-go. The image comes out really weird. All right, there we go. And Todd is saying Fat Shark HDO2s or DJI goggles. All right, Todd, put it this way. I have a pair of Fat Shark HDO2s. And I also have a pair of Sky Zones. What do I choose to fly when I fly analog? I choose the Sky Zones. So, and you're saying, you know, DJI, that's going into analog versus digital anyway. When I went out flying yesterday, I took my digital stuff. It is just such a nicer experience for me. I know unless you are hardcore into racing and the racing is dictating that you need to use analog like everybody else there, then that's where analog makes a huge difference, you know, because you're not going to be able to fly if you don't have the right gear for them. However, if it's just you flying with your friends at the park or whatever, I would choose digital for the purposes of me flying. It just looks really nice. I enjoy it. It's just an all-round nice time. So definitely I would be saying DJI. Let's see what other people are saying as well. Look, we've got Daniel saying DJI, Ahmed saying DJI, Jay saying DJI, Two Strokes Me, DJI. Yeah, definitely. The Fat Shark HDO2s at its current price point and what you are getting off versus some of the other technology on the market, it's very expensive. They're not a terrible goggle, but they're not even my favorite analog goggle, to put it that way. B-Man FPV says, 2-set FPV drone, lock mount, backpack, plug-in. Okay, this is what I'm going to be searching for. Let's have a look here. Let's Google this, copy that. Hit enter right here. Let's see. Here we go. I think I found it. This is the bag that you're saying is good. Oh, you use this accessory. Okay, this is kind of cool. Check this out. If we go here to screen share, so this is a nice little product actually. So I've never really used Amazon because in Australia it's not like we have it, but I still think it ships a lot of the stuff from the US to here, and you pay a lot more, and you know your delivery times can be crazy. However, check this out. It is some little parts. It looks like you clip onto the front of your bag. And then you can have some little drone straps in there. So yeah, it's not bad. I don't know. Depends what you'd be threading through this middle section or if you need to sew it on. Okay. Oh, that one just screws straight on? Oh, okay, so you just make some holes in your bag. Okay, you open up your bag and you just screw it straight in there. So you can attach this anywhere you want just by putting a couple of holes in your bag. That's not a bad idea, man. I kind of like that. Yeah, you could 3D print that. You're right, but I mean, you could also sew a bag up together, you know. And I think for, what's that, $7 a piece for a Velcro strap, a couple of screws, and someone's gone through the work of cutting it out. That's not terrible. I've seen a lot more expensive things out there. I mean, when you're looking at this thing, $400, my friend. You might be able to make your own. Maybe you just need your own. Maybe people don't have a 3D printer as well. So yeah, that's I kind of like it. That's pretty cool actually. B-Man says they're like $9 USD. Yeah, definitely. Very cool stuff. Good idea license. And as an Ace Man saying, yes, I put 2 of those on my bag. Yeah. Todd Hazel says Stu said screw for clip that. All right. Random Family Man says, both make your eyes water. You don't like those? Random Sausage Man? And Apple Pie says, at UAV Futures, I'm thinking of getting my second drone off Bangers. Is that a safe option for the money that I'm spending? Here is my advice for no matter what store you're going to be purchasing on. In the past, I have had great experiences with Bangers. I've also had some letdown experiences, and I've contacted them through customer support all that time. Most of the time, they've been good on their refunds. Sometimes they've been a bit of a pain. My advice here, no matter what store you are buying for, please pay with PayPal. It is so much safer. Don't give them your credit card details. Not because I expect to be scammed or anything like that in terms of them stealing your numbers, but because when you pay with PayPal, you can fall back and PayPal offers you a buyer protection where you can file a dispute and PayPal will get the money back for you. PayPal does all the hard work. And then if you threaten any company, most of the time, if you say, hey, I'm going to do a PayPal dispute, they will fold pretty quickly and do their best to rectify the situation. We've got Test Pilot Tim here. Yo, my friend, believe it. Can someone tell me? I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. But maybe from memory, did Test Pilot Tim win something last stream? Maybe Test Pilot Tim. I don't know. I'm gonna have to check there, my friend. Maybe I can check that right now. Actually, we did a little draw. Bear with me. I'm gonna go here to YouTube. Go to my videos. Let's have a look here. We're at a stream, watching a stream. Let's see, all the way towards the end. And here we go. Let's see, who was it? It was... Yeah, check this out. Alright, so here's the stream from last time. And if I go to screen share, check this out. Test Pilot Tim, this was in the last stream, mate. Can you send me an email? Because, yeah, look, you were the winner. Test Pilot Tim, that was on the last stream that we did. Did you know that? Or maybe I've just been a slack host here and I haven't seen you in the chat before. Maybe you already have sent me an email because I haven't checked them in the last couple of days. Let me close this little window down. All right, and maybe it could be a nice surprise for you as well. Let's see. Okay, I don't know what people are saying. It's the jokes right there. As an Ace Man says, PayPal rocks as I've got refunds from them. It's hassle free. And Kiz Bartlett is saying, yep, I'm sure it was TPT. Not too sure what. Oh, okay, yeah, Test Pilot Tim. Yeah, so congratulations, Test Pilot Tim. You won something, my friend. I'm going to give Charlie a little snack there as well. Thank you very much for your super chat. I'm going to have to get some more little smackos right here for the pooch himself. There you go. All right. Way to go, Tim. Mate, Tim's gone. Is he in here in the chat? He's gone. He just came in to say yo, and then he's disappeared, mate. We're trying to tell you that you've won something, but he's not here on the stream. We've got 89 people watching. We've been streaming for 71 minutes and we've got 101 thumbs up. So thank you very much. If you are one of those people who has hit that thumbs up button, it is very much appreciated. Maybe you're watching now and you haven't done it yet. It really does make a difference. So I want to say thank you very much. Hit that thumbs up button. It is very much appreciated and it really does help the channel out as well. All right. Coming up, let's see what else is going on in the Discord. If I click on this part, we're going to be checking out some other videos. We've got one from Twisted FPV. This looks pretty special, actually. Very, very, this could be a cool video. I'm going to choose some music for it. Let's see. What one's this? We might be choosing this. Is this playing? Oh, I like it. I like it. Here we go. We've got Twisted FPV. He's about to take off. Let me start this music, and then we're going to be doing a bit of a screen share. All right, here's Twisted's footage. Woo, going for a little bit of a spin. Look at this landscape. I've chosen the music because I don't want to get any copyright strikes. This looks pretty unreal. Man, I would love to go for a rip here. This is kind of giving me chills, actually, because we're so used to flying around just in some local parks and trees. So maybe I really need to get out to go do some real exploring with my drone. What a cool spot to fly. The only part I'd be worried about it would be losing my drone, though. Then you've got a long walk to go and get it. Where is this? Is this where rattlesnakes are? Like, this is what I'm thinking if this is over in the States somewhere. Is this the sort of place that they live? A strange landscape. Where are you? Where's your car? Like, are you at that car there? I'm enjoying it. I like it, man. Fitz Flight says, Outbat flying with Stu. It's at Vegas, alright? Captain Kirk says, chose the music. Captain Kirk, UAV Futures chose the music because he thinks your music sucks. That's not true. I chose the music so I don't get any copyright strikes there, my friend. Alright. That's all. This is just all my background library music that I've chosen. We're just playing some random copyright-free music that I know that I have the rights to be able to play it on here without getting any emails. Sometimes I even get emails like straight away saying, while the stream is still running, your stream has been claimed by Warner Brothers Music or Viral Hog or some other garbage like that. Dodgy's saying, at least rattlesnakes give you some warning. That is true. And Russ Wolf says, yeah, snake. See, this is being Australia. That's what straight away the first thought, you know, if this was Australia, like, man, there's probably some things out there that are going to kill us. Scorpions, snakes. You know, lucky there's no trees, there's no gum trees, so there's no drop bears or anything like that. So adjust this little bit of audio. Alright, I liked it, man. Twisted, I gotta say, normally I don't let an entire 3-minute clip play, but this was such a nice, just, you know, it's such a nice flight. There you go, I've enjoyed the whole bit. Thank you very much, Twisted, for sharing that. Very, very cool stuff. Beautiful landscape. The sun is going down. It's getting dark. What a way to end the video, I guess. The sun's disappeared. And what a cool place to cruise. Were you flying around on DJI or was this an analog? Because this would be amazing. This is where DJI really excels, when you've got some beautiful scenery to look at. All right. Thank you very much there, Twisted. Jumping through here, we had a super chat as well. So Bad Menace says, once I got into FPV, I had plenty of empty money bags to carry my gear in. You know, the Scrooge McDuck ones with the money symbol on the front. So there we go. Thank you very much, Charlie. We've got something from Bad Menace FPV. Come over here. Here you go. Here's a little snack for you, buddy. Drop, drop, drop. Good boy. Just chilling out right there. Yeah, that's often that saying. Teach your kids about FPV. They'll never have enough money for drugs. But versus other hobbies, it's not actually that bad. Sean K says rattlesnakes. Oh, another moderator just handled this. I think I didn't get to. Rattlesnakes aren't that bad. Water moccasins are the problem though. So I'm not too sure what that is there. Sean K. And Fludora says, I have gators, bears, rattlesnakes, and many other critters in my backyard, mostly because they come from my lake to the water. All right. Do you have some flights over there, Florida Wildlife? And Props Off says, no way, I'm living close to rattlesnakes. And Sean K saying, they don't always warn you until you're right on top of them. Well, at least they give you some sort of warning. One time when we went flying, I think you can even see it here in one of the videos we have. Let's have a look here with Calvin. If I go to UAV Futures Snake, let's see. This happened at the start of one of our videos. I'll just wait till I can skip this silly ad. 3, 2, 1. Skip ads. Check this bad boy out. I can even put the sound on actually because this is my own video. Unless I copyright strike myself. Let's see. This is.
I hope you guys are excited.
Where's the snake? We're gonna jump here, and I'm like saying to Calvin, "This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea." This is Calvin out here with his stuff on. Look at the size of that bad boy. That is absolutely huge. Clip that. Yeah, no, thank you. Oh. And there was so many of them. Look, he's just looking straight at him. And Trevor, this is what Trevor just said. If you get effing bitten, I'm not sucking the blood out of you. Something that he's got right there. Oh, Trevor does not like snakes. I don't like spiders, but I also don't like snakes. Man, yeah, no thanks. That's not, I don't want to see any of those critters when I'm out flying. And this is when you lose your drone up in here. Like, it's not just going for a little walk. They're everywhere, man. It's kind of scary stuff. So you've got to be very careful when you're running through the, especially on a hot day. Definitely going to be trying to murder you, those creatures right there. All right. Scrolling down, we've been streaming for 79 minutes. We've got 89 people watching. Johnny D says, that snake's small, yeah, but extremely poisonous. So, like in the top 10 most venomous in the world, my friend. You get bitten by that, it's not going to be a good day. You got to go to the hospital ASAP. Dodgy says, Stu pre-parent. Yeah, that was actually. Oh, No, I think I had a young one. I had one kid then. Sean K. But people need to stop realizing Snape's in South Florida and gators are turning into snake, and the glades are turning into snake heaven now. Damn death noodles from Random Family Man. And Charles Coker says, hey Stu, could you recommend a good quality cam for the Nazgul 5? Yeah, what I would recommend, let's see. It's a camera, Rattel cam. This is a camera that I've had good success with in the past. It's not too expensive as well. I don't know about these micro mini ones, but they're only $28. Something like this, if you go to screen share. What FPV cams do you guys recommend? But yeah, this one here, the Rattels, I've had a lot of good success with them in the past, so you can definitely check out them. These look like the Starlight ones, but there's some others as well. Let's see. Baby Rattel. And you probably, I think that this Nazgul might take a full-size camera. Let's have a look here. The Nazgul's right below it, actually. Does it already come with a... This is interesting. Does it already have a Rattel camera in there? Let's see. Camera. Yeah, Cadex Rattel. So what do you mean? What don't you like the camera that's in there? It's probably not going to get much better than that, my friend. If you've got a Nazgul. Propsoft says, how do I contact you with a person? What do you mean by that? Like, contact me? How do you... Just send me an email, my friend. It's in the description down below. But yeah, tell us, what do you not like about the camera that's on here? Because that's about as good as they come, the one that's already in there. Red Riot says, I've had bigger chasing me around the backyard. They're terrifying. Let's see. A mate of mine got bitten by an eastern brown and has no platelets in his blood anymore. Yeah, they're not. You don't want that to be happening. Toxic saying he grabbed the Rattel Starlight. Yeah, so fantastic camera right there. Russ Wolf says, check FPV memes Russ. Alright, you want me to have a look at that, Russ? I can do that. Johnny D says he's got 5 Rattels now. And yeah, like we were saying, I'm pretty sure that's what's in there already. So tell us, so people look like blobs. Man, that's just analog. Unless it is out of focus, you can focus the camera if it's out of focus. But other than that, that's just analog footage, my friend. In the world of 1080p being the minimum that most of us look at monitors on, or higher resolutions, when it comes to analog, welcome to the world of analog FPV. That's why there was such a big fuss when digital came out, because it looks so different. Alright. Props. Gunnar has just posted my email address there as well, so it's uavfutures@gmail.com. I don't know what I just said there, but thank you very much. Jumping over here, Russ is telling me to go and do something, so we better go do it. You know, the old man might get grumpy. I'd say, man, I don't want to make him upset and give him a heart attack, but the old man doesn't even have a heart. Let's see, FPV memes from Russ. Where have all these come from? I haven't seen any of these. All right, let's have a look. I don't mind. It's a bit of FPV memes. Let's see, screen share. Check this out. Kiers as well. We've got broke back and probably hip. I love it. That's brilliant. That's a movie poster of Russ where we've that's Russ Wolf 911 there. Perfect. We've got Health Ledger, Jake just peed myself, and Catheter, and might have shattered Williams. Oh, incontinence is a force of nature. Very funny right there. For some reason, these might be a little bit old. I don't know how old these are. We've got me saying sausig. There we go, having some sort of stroke. Fake goggles. That's from Moser right there. And let's see. I don't know what these people are talking about. I'm scared of clicking on some of those. And Russ Wolf, this is what he's saying right now. If we have a look at Russ Wolf, so I was complaining about the weather recently, but yeah, it's nowhere near. It looks like he's just had that much snow, so very, very cold. There'll be no flying for Russ. No wonder he wants to get some little indoor things. That looks very, very chilly, my friend. Do you want to build a snowman? Anyway, we won't sing too many Frozen songs right there, but yeah, very chilly things. We also had a Test Pilot Tim says, yo, I sent you an email. Thank you very much for that donation as well. Test Pilot Tim will be in touch I guess, about getting you your prize out. I will check that soon. I'll check that email soon. Let's minimize that. Let's see. Charles Coker says shots fired by Stu. Unless there are shots fired at Russ, unfortunately I've missed with every single one. And he's talking about, William is talking about TVL lines on FPV cameras. We've been streaming for 84 minutes. And, that's an old pic. You're saying there's more? Oh, no snakes. There's no snakes in the snow there. Is that what you mean there, Russ? Because, it's too cold for them. And Random Family Man says he's off to the next job. Keep flying and keep smiling. We've been streaming for 85 minutes. We've got 87 people watching, 113 thumbs up. And for the last 5 minutes of the stream, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been here today. I hope in some way, large or small, that you have just been able to smile a little bit, have a good time. That's what these streams are all about. So I want to say thank you for being here. You're appreciated. You are valued. There is some mental health links in the description down below as well. And I don't want you guys to feel alone or feel like there's nothing that you can't talk about. If you are struggling, please go get some professional help. Talk to some people. And I know it can be a little bit tough, but I guess I've been talking about it, and I want to make it known that, look, it's okay if you're struggling with those things. It's just sometimes a normal part of life. And just like if you hurt your leg, you go to the doctors. The same thing. If you're struggling with your mental health, go to the doctors, get some help. That would be my advice. Do that as well. But I want to say you guys are all amazing. You're valued. You are all cared about. And yeah, just thank you for helping me share this message of FPV. I absolutely love these little crazy flying drone or robots. They completely changed my life, and I didn't realize it without your help, that what I truly love is helping people, like helping people improve their life. And I know drones did that so much for me, but it's only after being here on the stream and talking to people, and I guess sort of having a lot of time to think about, what I've been doing. I haven't been getting out there and flying that much, that I've realized what the really important part that I love is helping people change their lives, and drones are the best way that I know how to do that. So thank you so much for your support. If you have helped me in some way, do that and share this message of FPV and share the joy and just how much fun we can have. Now, Chucker FPV says, have a great weekend. Absolutely. I would love to see, if you can go out and do some rips, please go out and fly around. I would love to see your flight footage. Hopefully we'll be playing some more on tomorrow's show. We'll be streaming again, same time, same place tomorrow. We've been streaming for 86 minutes. Dodgy says, we will have to put links to a country mental health services in Discord. That is right. There is one in here that is for Beyond Blue. Even though it's an Australian website, there's still plenty of resources on there that will be helpful no matter where you are situated. Chet says, talking about it makes it worse for me. I believe that talking to professionals definitely, and getting their advice would be the best way to go about that. But I can't say that for everybody. I know in my situation that definitely going to see the doctor and talking to people rather than just keeping it all in my own head, it's made it a little bit more manageable. I would say Captain Kirk says, no, I refuse to have a good weekend. Captain Kirk, we're going to get you flying, my friend. You absolute nutter. Thank you so much for your donations, and just for being here from the start, sending through just those crazy chopsticks. And I wish you all the best with everything. I do want you to get out there and get flying though, and that goes for everybody. Get out, have a rip. I'm hopefully going to be doing some flying. I'd love to do some flying. I might plan for it on Sunday. I went for a rip yesterday, and it was great. It was great to catch up with a mate and just do a bit of flying, show them DJI for the first time, and it was very eye-opening. They were like, man, is this real? And then they had to go back to analog. It was quite funny. Red Right says, just talking to the people is great. And Chet says, glad it's working, Stu. Man, I wish you all the best, Chet. Our Discord is here too if you need people to talk to. It doesn't work, try a different UART. Okay, that's William talking about opening up the ports in Betaflight. And Captain Kirk says, donations, and he sent through a $5 donation there. No, man, this is the end of the stream. This is where we're not meant to donate anymore. We're meant to stop. I'm going to say thank you very much. I'm going to be sticking around for probably another 2 minutes, because I never want to be one of those people who's like, thanks for donations, and then turns the stream off. But yeah, thank you very much, Captain Kirk. I'll give Charlie a little snack as well. You get Charlie. That's from Captain Kirk. Hey, buddy. You a bit tired today. Alright. Anyway, what some other people are saying. Chalice is saying next stream you should fly aim race with other people in the stream. I don't know what aim race means, that my friend. And Asian Knight says I'm gonna cook fried rice and go to sleep. So good night y'all, and make sure to get straight A's. Alright, and B-Man FPV says, hey Stu Man, always a blast hanging out. Keep doing what you're doing. Good times. Hey, it's a pleasure. Absolutely, the pleasure is all mine. The pleasure is all mine. Captain Kirk is trolling me a little bit. He's saying, oh, sorry, my bad. So Captain Kirk is keeping the stream going right now. Alright. Oh, that 92-minute mark. Here we go. Oh, and Asian Knight is sent through. I'ma do a no-no. So there we go. Thank you very much, Asian Knight and Captain Kirk. It is appreciated. And Charles Coker is saying a sim race. Okay, he wants to do a sim race as well. Maybe we could probably organize something. Maybe towards one of the end of one of the streams, we could do a stream where we could jump in, fly around, and have some fun. Florida Wildlife says do a long range build video. The only thing that you really need to do, Florida Wildlife, when it comes to long range is make sure you've got a strong RF link. So if you've got Crossfire on there, the only other thing you really need to worry about is flight time. So you could just hover something for flight times, probably a 5-inch or a 6-inch. Captain Kirk says, how are we going to do the other thing we're talking about? Decisions, email sent. So Captain Kirk, we did have a winner for if there's something else we've been talking about, because we did have a winner for that backpack. It was Haveboard FPV. We can link them. They had their entry in the UAV Futures live stream general chat, I believe, or something. I can definitely go through my emails and link you that video as well. And the community voted. The guys watching the stream voted. That Twisted sent through another donation. Thank you very much, Twisted, guys. Okay, I gotta be leaving soon. I'm not gonna leave straight away though, you guys. We've got 2 minutes. Captain Kirk says, did you not read your email again? No, I didn't. I try not to. To be honest, Captain Kirk, I read my email maybe like once or twice a week. I see the emails come in, but a lot of the times, I guess, just not in the right headspace to write back. It can be, some days are better than others, I guess. So, I try to at least make sure I get to them once a week, but some days I truly just don't have the energy. I don't know what the right word is there. The motivation to. Some days can just be tough. So yeah, I haven't read my email in a little while. Red Right says, how many emails do you get? Emails, I mean, generally it can really range. So if I'm a bit slack on it's not just the one email. The thing is that I try to write back to every single email that I get, and then when you write back to those emails as well as the new emails, you often get a response back from that person. So you get the chain emails going back and forth, and some of the emails have like 30 or 40 correspondence in there right now, and it can be, that's just from one person. It can be tricky to catch up with them all. So I try my best though. If someone can take their time to send me an email, I really do prefer to send them a nice, well thought out the email that they deserve. It just sometimes can take a bit of effort, I would say. You got to put in the effort to say thanks, and I don't just want to write back a single one line or something. Sometimes if it's like, is this a good camera, or if someone doesn't put an effort into, I've had emails that are like some absolutely ridiculous emails that I put in as much effort trying to write back an email as they put in the effort writing to me. Someone might be like, what's wrong with my drone? Mate, I don't know, you haven't explained anything. Anyway, I'm about to jump off here. Thanks so much for that. Chuck at FPV. He's saying flying soon. Are you going flying soon, Chuck at FPV? I hope so. Red Right says we need a secretary. I need a secretary. Yeah, but it's different. See, this is the thing. I can't just have someone else write my emails for me, because people are writing me an email. That's probably the different part. And I don't know. It's tricky. I don't know if I would love to have a business where I could have some people. If we had someone constantly on emails that was helping people out, someone running the Discord, if we had someone constantly doing the editing, and then 2 people, me and someone else, hosting and doing the filming, it would be very, very different. Although I don't think we could afford to employ those people. All right, and Props Off says, I can't imagine how you work through all the emails. I only have 1,000 subs and I get a handful a week. I guess I've been doing it from the start, so it's just kind of part of. I have changed how I think about emails. I used to answer them every day. I don't do that anymore. I see them and I don't respond to them straight away. It can be a couple of days, 3 or 4 days sometimes to get around them. And plus, it's been tough now. Mr. Jono Boy says, have Grumpy write your emails. I don't, might be a few too many swear words. And Red Right says, I kind of meant someone filter through their emails so you can answer the ones that actually matter. Nah, most of them do matter. I would say 90% of the emails are pretty good. You know, where they're searching up my email address and they're writing something they're asking for help or some advice. You know, that's fine. Most of them are pretty good. All right. Anyway, other than that, boys and girls, I'm going to say subscribe for more FPV related content, which actually it probably should be saying subscribe for more live stream content. We'll be back here, same place, same time tomorrow. Thank you every single one who is here. You guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. A huge shout out to Chaos FPV, FPV Nick, Captain Kirk, Daxi, Don E, Quigs, Rob Malolly, Greg, Toxic, Drunken Bullet, RS7 Driver, Brad 33, RGMG, and Trollolololololololol. Thank you so much for being some absolute legends. We wouldn't be able to do this live stream without your support. Thank you everybody who's here. Props Off is saying thanks Stu, appreciate you. Gunner's saying later all, see you next time. Thank you Mr. Stewart Futures. It's a long weekend apparently up there in another state in Australia, so hope you're having a great time there. Todd, Captain Kirk sent through a donation saying, G night Stu, alright, you got 60 seconds Captain Kirk. Oh, Toxic saying later as well. Yeah, I just want to say thanks everybody. You know, wouldn't it be nice if we all lived in like the same town and we could all just go for a rip and meet up every week and like we had a little community hall and go down, hey man, what's going on? People going for a rip, going for a fly. That's something that I really miss. It's crazy that we have this audience of, you know, we have 200,000 subscribers on UAV Futures, and I say we because it's for all of us. We are all in there together, but you know, we've got such a limited people that I can fly with where I'm at here. It's just a couple. Captain Kirk sending through another donation. Why are you still here? Go and read your email. Okay, Captain Kirk, can I read it sometime today? And or does it have to be straight after this, my friend? I'm gonna go. You've got to stop sending through donations there, mate. Sean K says that'd be awful because I know here everyone auto scans. Oh man, 6-3 warehouse rip in the winter. No, I don't want to fly in. I don't want to fly in the winter. Like the dream FPV location. Where are you? There's a lot of trees around. Maybe there's a little creek. There is a couple of picnic tables so we can set up there. There's a gazebo set up. There's no one around that's going to be hassling us from the general public. Just all around a really, really cool little adventure. It'd be cool to go to like some farm and fly there. B-Man's saying we should do a simulator meet. Captain Kirk says lol whenever it's good. Just a reminder of the next thing we were talking about. Okay. Toxic, have you tried combat on Velocidrone? It's a great time. Maybe we could do something like that as well. Captain Kirk says also my last two made $5. Give that doggo a snack. All right, Captain Kirk. Seeing you're kind of normally I would say that's not how it works, but man, the legends I guess get a bit more of a say in here. There you go. That's from Captain Kirk, Charlie. He's spoiling you as well. Too easy. Anyway, other than that, boys, subscribe for more FPV related content, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Here you go, Charlie. You can jump on the camera. Good little pooch. That's just what I was thinking, Dodgy. Alice needs to read that name and might want to change that.